Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you today to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for today's graduation ceremony. In particular, I would like to welcome our graduates, whose magnificent achievement and hard work we are here to celebrate. I'm also delighted to see so many, and I do mean so many, friends and family here. It's your support that has really helped our graduates during their studies, both moral and financial, but as this has been so important for their success. Just like the staff in the School of Materials, you can be extremely proud of what they have achieved. During the course of today's ceremony, we'll be doing a lot of applauding for our graduands. However, at this point, I would like to ask our graduands to stand, please, turn and face your friends and family, and give them a round of applause for all of the support that they've given you. Thank you. Hopefully you can find everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to say a few words about the institution whose name is written on the certificate that you'll soon be receiving. From its origins in the early 19th century, this has been a university ready to engage with the wider world. You'll struggle to find any ivory towers here. At the present time, Manchester is already regarded as one of the finest universities in Europe, but we are determined to be one of the best in the world. With over 160 nationalities on campus, the University of Manchester is truly a global institution and one which will remain so, valuing our European and international staff, students, and alumni. No fewer than 25 Nobel Prizes have been awarded to our staff and former students. Our alumni occupy the highest positions in the world of business, politics, media, and the professions. Future leaders in all of those spheres, I'm sure, are sitting in front of me right now. You will have seen from outside some of the investments that the university is making in the buildings and equipment to improve the experience of our students and to keep our research at the leading edge. But it isn't things like bricks, mortar, wires, technology, or even pieces of paper like the one that you're going to pick up today that makes a university so great and so successful. It is our staff, our students, our people. During your time here in Manchester, you have helped make the university what it is today. And this ceremony is as much about honouring you for that achievement as it is about celebrating your academic success. A degree ceremony, of course, is more than just a piece of paper and getting some letters after your name. It is a rite of passage, marking the move from one stage of life to another. Some of you will remain in higher education and research, but for many of you, the transformation will be to the world of work. And if you're still feeling the effects of and the pressure of your deadlines from your academic work, perhaps you can take some solace in the words of Aristotle, who tells us that the roots of education are bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Obtaining a degree is a hugely important milestone, and we rightly congratulate you and celebrate in your success. But this is just the beginning of your journey and your association with the university. As a class of 2017, you not only take with you the friendships that you formed here during your years with us, but also the membership of a wider family of over 300,000 who come together in our Alumni Association. One last message before we proceed is to remind you that a degree not only confers on you the recognition of the knowledge that you have gained. In this age when the trust in many of our leading public and private institutions has been damaged, we rely even more on the integrity and informed skepticism that the trained mind can offer. Wherever you go in the world, you are responsible for carrying these values with you and instilling them in those around you. So I sincerely hope today will not be your last contact with the university, and please remember that our doors will always be open to you. Thank you. I'd like to now invite Professor Bill Sampson, the head of the School of Materials, to come and say a few words.
Welcome, graduands, friends, supporters, parents, and loved ones. We're here today to honour our students. They take degrees in a variety of disciplines concerning materials. They graduate in these spectacular surroundings from a fine university and from one of the largest materials schools in the world. Materials is a very broad discipline and a multidisciplinary subject. At Manchester, the breadth of the activity is greater than at most institutions, in part because of our strong interest in the science and technology of textiles, its business structures and practices. Indeed, in 1824, at the meeting when the first foundations of what was to become the University of Manchester were laid, the interested parties included businessmen from textiles manufacture, engineering and commerce, and two scientists, William Henry and John Dalton, whose work is still relevant to the materials science students of today. Thus, we may say that those graduating from the School of Materials are carrying on in the great tradition of application of science, engineering, textiles and commerce that the founders of this great university wished to promote. Among our graduating cohort today are students who joined us from universities overseas. We give a special welcome to them and to all who have travelled from far afield to join our celebrations today. As a materials scientist, I can say that's glass. It's one of the few materials we don't study at Manchester, but we do study metals, ceramics, polymers, composites, functional materials, biomaterials and nanomaterials. Indeed, we consider that we can cover the A to Z of materials from Angora to zirconia. We live in a materials world. Materials are things that we can touch. And surprisingly, for a very practical discipline, the name has philosophical origins. The word material comes from the Old French, referring to the material world and differentiating it from the spiritual world of philosophy and theology. International collaborations are very important to the school. We have 6 major partner universities in China, and on visits we meet new students and discuss our joint plans. And I am very pleased that much of our work is reciprocal, with our staff spending time teaching in China. Last year, I visited universities in India, and following that visit, 6 of our undergraduate students have recently travelled to India to spend their summer working on community projects in rural villages. The activity is coordinated by our colleagues in Amrita University, which shares our university's view that social responsibility should be a consideration in all that we do. We are pleased with these collaborations. They broaden our cultural base and provide a unique opportunity for new experience for all of us. The school is very successful in research. We are working with colleagues from across the university to develop plans for the Henry Royce Institute for Advanced Materials. And this national facility will be housed in a new building on our campus opening in 2019, and it represents an investment of over $235 million. The university is also investing over $350 million into the Manchester Engineering Campus Development Project, which will provide a state-of-the-art building and infrastructure where the School of Materials will be based from 2021, along with the faculty's schools of engineering. The BP International Centre for Advanced Materials is now in its 4th year. It's a $100 million, 10-year project. AkzoNobel, Airbus and Rolls-Royce are amongst our other major corporate partners. Our staff are often an early call for industry or for the media in areas as diverse as nuclear engineering and online retail. They are regularly interviewed and quoted by the national media and trade press. Our staff receive numerous honours, with my predecessor as head of school, Professor Paul O'Brien, receiving a CBE last year for his services to science and engineering and being elected as a Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering. Our discipline of materials has been recognised as being fundamental and one for which there is a continuing and significant need, with the award to the university of the first Regius Chair in Materials. The school's Professor Phil Withers was announced as the first incumbent of this prestigious chair in the same year that he was elected also as a Fellow of the Royal Society, Britain's most prestigious learned society. We've been recognised by many external organisations, notably our professional body, the Institute of Materials, Minerals and Mining. Innumerable students present posters and win prizes at conference for them. Kay Jervis, who graduated from our Materials Science undergraduate programme this time last year, was awarded the AT Green Prize for her project on ceramics. This was the 6th time that the award had gone to one of our graduates in the last 10 years. I should mention also that we recently re-accredited our courses and have carried out a major review of their structure. All of our technical courses are now recognised for exemptions for the professional status of Chartered Engineer, and importantly for Chartered Scientist also, making them the first materials programmes in the UK to have this double accreditation. Our programmes in fashion business have for a long time been accredited by the Textile Institute, and recently they achieved accredited status from the Chartered Institute of Marketing also. This is an important recognition of the broad applicability of these taught programmes. We're here today to celebrate our students, our bedrock. We exist to educate, to research, and to provide support to our economy for the good of mankind. Education underpins all these activities, and we especially recognise this aspect today. I and the academic staff that you see behind me have all been involved in delivering this education, and I know that they will agree with me that it has been a pleasure to teach you. As graduates from the School of Materials, you are now poised to go out into the world and make your mark. We know that employers favour graduates with degrees from the University of Manchester, and the subjects that we teach in the School of Materials are in high demand in industry the world over. Knowing what talented people you are, I'm confident that you'll be successful in whatever ventures you now undertake. So whatever comes next, I wish you all every success and happiness in the future. I thank you for your attention. Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, John McGrady. And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Pierre-Emmanuel Benjamin Abba-Pereire. Catherine Ainsworth. Arun Prakash Aranga Raju. Piyanan Bufayok. David Bowden. Velisarios Dimitriou. Jack Marsden Donahue. Awang Jeffrey Awang Draup. Christopher Evans. Hua Geng. Pei He. Ramli bin Jamid. Zoe Kefalinu. Heike Krebs. Yuan Yuan Liu. Kudzani Mukahewa. Aruj Rashid. Benjamin Rogers. Aidan Rooney. Mohammed Salah. And recipient of the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Mengsha Shi. Matthew Topping. Yi Wang. Wu Wei. Hao Wu. Manrui Zhang. Hao Zhao. And for the degree of Master of Philosophy, Turia Mohammed Belasher. Alexandra Kuipers. Yan Wang. And for the degree of Master of Science in Polymer Materials Science and Engineering, Tuyapon Srisabin. And in International Fashion Retailing, Lanxing Miao. And in Corrosion Control Engineering, Jerome van der List. And for the degree of Master of Engineering in Biomaterials Science and Tissue Engineering with honours, Kehinde Iratoju Iliomade. Matthew Philpott. And in Biomaterials Science and Tissue Engineering with Industrial Experience with honours, William Bolmer. Nicholas Byers. Benedict Shunhei Chung. Ryan David Greenhouse. Benjamin Harrison. Lirazel Swindles. And in Materials Science and Engineering with honours, Si Cheng Kui. Sun Lee. Matthew Lindley. Ri Peng. Shuki Shao. James Sharples. Nick Saborn-Papal. Xiao Wang. Min Sing Zhang. And in Materials Science and Engineering with Industrial Experience with honours, Ernest Allswell. Monica Badial. Christopher John Dalton. Ariane Goyce. Hamish Leith. Tanya Radzwa Nicola Mangoma. Edward Maynard. Baljit Mudar. Catherine Oyeri. Kevin Tanswell. Astrid Marie Weston. Batuan Yildirim. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomaterials Science and Tissue Engineering with honours, Purana Swaminathan Archjunan. Michelle Yongchun Choi. Jan Wen Lin. Manjinder Singh Man. Vladislav Mukin. Edward O'Connor. Catherine Holly Sheila O'Hagan. Karim Abdul Shahid. William Peter Sheridan. Joel Turner. And in Design Management for Fashion Retailing with Industrial Experience with honours, Olivia Kate Jones. Lauren Judd. Jasmine Oliver. Christina Pacchiarini. And in Design Management for Fashion Retailing with Study Abroad with honours, Alexander Thika. And in Fashion and Textile Retailing with honours, Alice Eastwood. Megan Gamble. And in Fashion and Textile Retailing with Industrial Experience with honours, Emily Abrahams. Heather Allen. Eleanor Callow. Florence Emily Godsell. Helen Laurie. Amy Lyons. William Edward Martin. Grace Matthias. Isabel Miranda Halley Ogden. Kimberly Francesca Park. Imogen Ramsden. Harriet Smith. And in fashion and textile retailing with study abroad with honours, Miranda Kathleen Bunnis. And in fashion buying and merchandising with honours, Ellie Campbell. Courtney Nicole Catherine Trimes. Stephanie Fleming. Shannon Fowles. Rama Gurung. Victoria Hartley. Molly Harvey. Emily Louise Hogg. Bronte Johnston. Bethany Aria Ava Jones. Columbine Margaret Edith Leithart. Jian Ning Li. Shichi Li. Yu Lu. Laura Elizabeth Loades. Lindsay Malcolm. Grace Manning. Faye McLaughlin. Jessica Newton. Emily Nicklin. Ashna Parwa. April Grace Pogson Brown. Rachel Elizabeth Pugh. Olivia Purdy. Chelsea Sunt. Catherine Sayer. Guan Senthil Kumar. Hannah Shields. Kate Abigail Sauerbutts. Rachel Elizabeth Strannock. Bethany Sugg. Charlotte Taylor. L. May Taylor. Ravina Ragela. And Taini Ragela. Jessica Charlotte Waltenberg. Chen Yao Wang. Mei Wang. Yan Yan Zhao. And in fashion management with honours, Zheng Yu Chen. Narman Jain. Zihao Li. Jacqueline Long. Nicole Olive. Chloe Walker. Liang Chao Zhu. Di Chang Yang. Qi Zhang. Jingjing Zhao. Yi Cheng Zong. And in fashion marketing with honours, Rebecca Anderson. Ieva Alascata. Sophie Baker. Peng Gui Bian. Zheng Cao. Yinde Chen. Abigail Close. Amber Cook. Lucy Crawley. Emily Edward. Francis Escania. Megan Grace Ferguson. Clara Rose Fine. Amy Fisher. Chrysanthi Georgiadou. Amber Gordon. Benjamin James Graham. Sasha Jade Greenwood. Katie Louise Grimes. Yu Chin Guan. Tess Healy. Ella Helps. Jia Jia. Siyu Jiang. Na Wu Quan. Kiya Kyon. Hui Tang Lam. Fleur Lancaster. Marion Lelay. Catherine Lees. Zoe Lee. Yu Chen Lin. Meng Chen Lu. Xiang Lan Meng. Alexandra Nielsen Clark. Milek Otsa. Melissa Patel. Isabel Pegg. Chen Chen Pei. Yang Chan. Madeline Ralph. Ernesta Ratkuta. An Chi Ruan. Xiangping Ruan. Yuchen Shi. Yon Jae Sin. Greeting Tang. Madison Taylor. Jade Towers. Luina Claren Victor. Caitlin Walker Hunter. Fujia Wang. Shu Yi Wang. Marcia Alice Wiggins. Siyu Zi. Zizi Zhu. Yi Yang Yi. Li Rui Zhang. Jingyi Zhu. And in fashion retail with honours, Irundip Benning. Emma Louise Bostock. Amber Bradshaw. Daniel Russon. Yi Xuan Tang. Natasha Wilcock. And in Management and Marketing of Fashion Textiles with honours, Megan Elliott. Jennifer Lau. Rosie McFadzean. And in Management and Marketing of Fashion Textiles with Industrial Experience with honours, Harriet Allbutt. Aruna Bahia. Jessica Eloise Bowles. Ella Greaves. Jessica Alice Locke. Sophie Alexandra McCormack. And also being awarded the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award, Teodora Martinez. Amy Pack. Davina Sahota. Rachel Olivia Taplin. And in Management and Marketing of Fashion Textiles with Study Abroad with honours, Katie Molyneux. Alice Stevenson. And in Materials Science and Engineering with honours, Stephen Soli Ahiaba. Tian Yang Chen. Jianji Dai. Ru Yi Huang. Pan Luo. Mohammed Yahya Esso Mohammed Ilyas. Jamil Samimi. Fatadon Suchari Tanonta. Sixing Tang. Ruchi Wang. Xiaoguang Wang. Yi Xiong. Xiaotang Zhang. Zheng Zhang. Zikong Zhang. And in Textile Design and Design Management with honours, Amy Patrice Bradley. Lucy Haynes. And in Textile Design and Design Management with Study Abroad with honours, Shannon Maxwell. And in Textile Design and Design Management with Industrial Experience with honours, Louisa Kaplan. Lily Emma Garner. Bethany O'Hagan. And in Textile Science and Technology with honours, Colette Campbell-Keeley. Xiao Chen. Jiayan Feng. Weijian Gi. Xinyi Guan. Siyi Guo. Jiachen Hu. Xia Li. Yifan Li. Chushan Lu. Yuan Hong Miao. Katerina Marinova Radevska. Daniel Stephen Ravenscroft. Yuen Wei. Madeline Yeoman. Yang Pei-Chi Yi. Zirun Yuan. Ji Zhang. Dan Zhu. And in Textile Science and Technology with industrial experience with honours, Yash Lath.
We made it. No one tripped up the stairs, no one fell down afterwards, so congratulations to all of our now graduates. Could I ask you to be all upstanding, please? On behalf of the university, I formally congratulate our graduates on their fantastic work and achievements and wish them every success and happiness in their future lives and careers. I now declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.